Dad, when you were a kid, did you ever try high-class poetic language on a woman? It slays 'em. It positively slays 'em.
Good morning, Father. Good morning, Andrew.
Look, sis, you don't have to put on your Sunday voice on account of this is only a holiday.
Father, can't you make Andrew treat me with some respect?
Andy, you must remember your sister's older than you are.
Remember it. Been trying to forget it all my life. Know what she said at the drugstore the other day? She says, I want a toothbrush, child size, for my little brother. Child size, little brother. I'm going over to Polly's.
The scene changes to Polly Benedict's house. Marion and Dennis, who is Polly's cousin, have usurped the living room sofa, driving Andy and Polly to their familiar place, the front porch swing.
Oh, Polly, I am not.
Indeed you are. Anybody that'd embarrass a girl in front of her family.
Oh, Polly, please. Just one little kiss.
I said no.
Polly, how'd you like to wake up some morning and look out your window and find me marching up and down in front of your house carrying a big sign that says, Polly Benedict is unfair to romance. Polly Benedict is unfair to love.
My, but you'd look funny.
If that ain't just like a woman. You talk to a woman about big, serious issues of life and they giggle. Come on, let's take a walk.
No, thank you. We mustn't leave the house before dinner.
Dinner? You mean that you...
Dinner will be at 1:30.
But look, Polly, you're having dinner at 6 o'clock.
Oh, no. We were having dinner at 6 o'clock. But then, Grandmother's always used to having it in the middle of the day, so we moved it up to noon.
But that's illegal. You can't do that. I gotta be home to our turkey dinner at noon.
You don't want to stay and have dinner with us?
Oh, I do want to, Polly. I'd rather stay and have dinner here with you than inherit $1 billion, but I can't.
Who suggested your having dinner with the Benedict family?
I did.
And why did you want to?
Oh, don't let's go into that now.
We will go into it. You said that your being here to dinner with the family was, well...
Oh, don't, Polly. It sounds all so foolish and here in broad daylight.
So you're afraid to hear in broad daylight what you whispered in the moonlight walking home from the drugstore. The long way home through the woods, if you remember, Mr. Hardy. Whose suggestion was that?
It was my suggestion.
And it was your suggestion to sit on the big rock under the old elm tree so that you could tell me all about this...
Oh, stop it, Polly. Please don't.
This opportunity for my parents to see that you were no longer a boy, but were now a man of the world.
Oh, Polly.
And when I told you that my mother would be just delighted to have you for Thanksgiving dinner, what did you say?
I don't remember.
I remember. You said that not all the lions and tigers in Africa could prevent you from being at my side on this auspicious occasion.
Did I?
And wasn't I nice about it? I didn't even tell you that there aren't any tigers in Africa.
Look, Polly, if you please won't be mad at me, if you will please only act like a human being. Come on, let's take a walk just for 10 minutes.
Where to?
We could take a walk through the woods and sort of get some of those autumn leaves. Didn't you ask me the other day to help you pick some autumn leaves?
I also told you that the autumn leaves I want grow out on your father's aqueduct property. Oh, but no, out that way. There are no dark, shady spots where you can persuade girls to sit on rocks and try and kiss them.
Say, it's Marion. Hey, what are you crying for, Marion?
I'm not crying. I'm going home. And I don't want an incorrigible infant trailing after me. Oh!
Incorrigible infant, huh? The way Marion's getting me younger and younger all the time, by next year I'll be in kindergarten.
Goodbye, Mr. Hardy. I trust you'll enjoy your Thanksgiving dinner.
Thanksgiving. What have I got to be thankful for?
I'll go, Mother. Oh, Bella, what's wrong?
That kid, Tim Blackwood, just stuck up a car the other side of the county bridge. Shot a guy, grabbed his wallet, and got away.
No, I can't believe it. Not that boy.
Kind of puts you in a bad light, Judge. Suppose it should turn out to be murder.
Maybe I got a little too sentimental because it was Thanksgiving. They haven't caught the boy.
Sheriff McMahon over in Ely County has got about everybody out. It's old Dr. Willis that got shot.
That's terrible. Well, you go back to courthouse, cooperate with Ely County in every way. Phone me any developments.
Yeah, nice mess. Oh, good morning, Miss Marion.
Good morning.
Goodbye, Judge.
Yeah, goodbye. Well, Marion, what's all this?
Well, it started when Dennis admired my dress.
That was nice.
He said it made me look simply stunning, and then... Oh, Dad, then it happened.
What happened? The roof fell in?
Oh, worse than that. He asked me if I'd made the dress myself.
Seems to me that's a compliment.
Oh, Dad, you might be the wisest judge in the world, but you simply don't know anything about women.
Oh, maybe you're right, honey. Go on.
Well, then I said something, and then Dennis said something, and first thing you know, I told him I never wanted to see him again, and he said that suited him. Only I do want to see him.
And you will. Go to the telephone. Call him up.
Oh, don't you think I have any pride?
I hope not.
You mean you want me to humiliate myself?
Why not? There's nothing wrong in humiliating yourself. There's everything wrong with pride if it keeps you from saying, Dennis, I told you I didn't want to see you again, but I do. Then Dennis will say he's dying to make up with you, and everything will be fine.
But won't he think I'm cheap and changeable?
Nobody ever thinks honesty cheap. Now, you run along upstairs and wash your face, and then call up Dennis.
Dad, you're just the grandest father that ever lived.
Emily, if I come out in the kitchen, am I safe from you?
You stay out of my kitchen. I'm coming in to sit down and rest a bit anyway.
Ah, there you are, Mother. Let me fix this pillow for you. Ah, you look warm. Must be hot out in that kitchen.
I recognize the signs, James. What is it you want to tell me?
Well, I let a young man out of jail this morning because I believed his story that he wanted to see his mother. Apparently that boy just committed a hold-up and shot an esteemed citizen.
But it isn't your fault he went bad.
It'll bring pretty heavy criticism. If I hadn't freed the boy, he couldn't have committed a crime.
You mean people will blame you?
Well, some might feel I'm not competent to decide such things. There'll be a lot of publicity. You and the children will bear the brunt of everything that's said against me.
Of course we'll bear the brunt. That's what a wife and children are for, isn't it?
Well, I was just wondering if we wouldn't forestall a lot of prolonged trouble if I announced I was resigning from the bench.
Oh, but James... Oh, your court is your whole life. You wouldn't be happy. You couldn't.
Might be the better way.
James, remember what happened when we were in Catalina? We didn't lose our home, did we?
No.
Then you were going to resign on account of that Washington business. But you didn't have to, did you?
No.
Well, then let's cross this bridge when we come to it. And let's not waste time talking about unimportant things. I've got some chestnut stuffing to make, and that is important.
Mother, that is important. When a man has a wife who tosses aside the prospect of her husband's wrecked career to worry about turkey stuffing, that man has no reason to fear any trouble in life. Bless your mother.